Imagine working with someone who makes everyone laugh all the time, but then you see a side of them that no one else knows about. This is what happened to Sally Field when she worked with Robin Williams. Most people think Robin was always joking and happy, but Sally saw something different. She saw moments that were surprising, touching, and sometimes even serious. In this story, Sally shares her honest memories about Robin's real behavior on set. Her words show us that even the funniest people can have hidden sides that make them even more special and unforgettable. Before we dive into video, please subscribe our channel. Sally Field and Robin Williams are two names that almost everyone knows, especially if you love movies. When they worked together on the film Mrs. Doubtfire, it was a big deal in Hollywood. Both actors were already famous before this movie. Sally Field was known for her strong and emotional roles in films like Forrest Gump and Steel Magnolias. Robin Williams was loved for his wild energy and quick jokes in movies like Good Morning Vietnam and Dead Poets Society. When news came out that these two stars would be working together, fans were very excited. People expected a lot of fun and laughter on set because Robin Williams was famous for making everyone laugh, even when the cameras were not rolling. The public saw Robin Williams as a non-stop comedian. He was always full of energy, making jokes, and doing funny voices. Many people thought he was always happy and silly, both on and off the screen. Sally Field, on the other hand, was seen as a serious actress who could make people cry with her powerful acting. The idea of these two very different stars working together made Mrs. Doubtfire even more interesting for fans and the media. Before filming started, there was a lot of talk about what it would be like on set. Would Robin Williams be able to make Sally Field laugh? Would Sally be able to keep up with Robin's wild sense of humor? People wondered if their different styles would clash, or if they would become good friends. The movie was about a family going through tough times, but with a lot of funny moments. This mix of comedy and emotion was perfect for both actors. As filming began, everyone was watching to see how Sally and Robin would work together. The set was filled with excitement and curiosity. The director and crew knew they had something special with these two stars. The chemistry between Sally and Robin was important for the movie's success. Their teamwork and connection would help bring the story to life. This background sets the stage for Sally Field's honest and surprising stories about what Robin Williams was really like when the cameras were not rolling, showing a side of him that most people never got to see. Before meeting Robin Williams in person, Sally Field had her own ideas about what he would be like. She had seen him on television and in movies, always making people laugh with his quick jokes and funny voices. Like many others, she expected him to be loud, silly, and always trying to make everyone around him laugh. Sally wondered if she would be able to keep up with his energy or if she might feel out of place next to such a big personality. She was a little nervous, but also excited to work with someone so famous and talented. On the first day of filming, Sally finally met Robin face to face. To her surprise, he was not as wild as she had imagined. Instead, Robin greeted her with a warm smile and a gentle handshake. He was friendly and polite, making her feel comfortable right away. Sally noticed that Robin listened carefully when people spoke and paid close attention to everyone around him. He was not trying to be the center of attention all the time. This was very different from the Robin Williams she had seen on screen. As they started working together, Sally saw that Robin could be very focused and serious when it came to acting. He cared a lot about his work and wanted every scene to be just right. Sometimes he would quietly think about his lines or talk with the director about how to make a scene better. Sally was impressed by how much effort Robin put into his role. He was not just a funny man. He was also a true professional who respected his craft. Even though Robin was known for his comedy, Sally saw moments when he was calm and thoughtful. He would sometimes sit quietly, lost in his own thoughts, before making everyone laugh again with a quick joke. This mix of humor and seriousness made Robin even more interesting to Sally. She realized that there was much more to him than what people saw on television. Her first impressions changed as she got to know the real Robin Williams, a man who could be both hilarious and deeply caring at the same time. This surprising side of Robin made working with him a unique and unforgettable experience for Sally Field. When people think of Robin Williams, they usually picture a man who is always making jokes, doing funny voices, and making everyone around him laugh. However, Sally Field discovered that there was another side to Robin that most people never saw. Off camera, Robin could be quiet, thoughtful, and even a little shy. He was not always the loudest person in the room. Sometimes he would sit by himself, thinking deeply or just watching what was happening around him. This surprised Sally because she expected him to always be the center of attention. Sally noticed that Robin was very kind and caring toward everyone on set. He would go out of his way to help people, whether it was a fellow actor, a crew member, or even someone just visiting the set. If someone looked sad or tired, Robin would check on them and try to cheer them up, not always with a joke, but sometimes just by listening or offering a kind word. Sally saw that Robin's humor was not just about making people laugh. It was also about making people feel better and more comfortable. There were also moments when Robin's humor seemed to hide deeper feelings. Sally could tell that sometimes, behind his jokes, there was a sense of sadness or worry. He used comedy as a way to deal with his own emotions and to connect with others. This made Sally realize that Robin was a very sensitive person who felt things deeply. He was not just a performer. He was a real person with real feelings. One story Sally shared was about a day when filming was especially hard. Everyone was tired, and the mood on set was low. Instead of making a big joke, Robin quietly went around and talked to people, making sure they were okay. He offered support and encouragement, showing a gentle side that most people never got to see. Sally was touched by how much Robin cared about others. These surprising behaviors made Sally respect Robin even more. She learned that the funniest people can also be the most caring and thoughtful. Robin's ability to be both hilarious and deeply kind made him truly special. Sally's honest memories show that there was much more to Robin Williams than just his comedy. Working with Robin Williams meant that every day on set was full of surprises. Sally Field remembers many moments that made her laugh, but also some that touched her heart. One of the most memorable things about Robin was his love for improvisation. He would often change his lines or add funny actions in the middle of a scene, making it hard for everyone to keep a straight face. Sometimes, Sally and the other actors would have to do several takes because they could not stop laughing at Robin's unexpected jokes. Even the director and crew would laugh behind the cameras, making the whole set feel like a big family. Robin was also known for his playful pranks. He would hide props, switch things around, or suddenly appear in costume to surprise his co-stars. Sally remembers one day when Robin dressed up as a completely different character and walked onto the set, confusing everyone for a moment before making them burst into laughter. These playful moments helped everyone relax and enjoy their work, even when the filming schedule was tough. But it was not just about jokes and pranks. Robin also had a way of supporting his co-stars during difficult scenes. If someone was struggling with their lines or feeling nervous, Robin would quietly encourage them or make a gentle joke to lighten the mood. Sally recalls a time when she was having trouble with an emotional scene. Robin noticed and gave her a reassuring smile, helping her feel more confident. His kindness and support made a big difference for everyone on set. There were also touching moments that showed Robin's caring side. He would take time to talk to the crew, ask about their families, and make sure everyone felt included. Sally remembers how Robin would sometimes stay late just to help someone practice their lines or to cheer up a team member who was having a bad day. These small acts of kindness made the set feel like a safe and happy place. For Sally, these memorable on-set moments were not just about laughter. They were about friendship, support, and the special bond that formed between everyone working on the film. Robin's unique mix of humor and kindness created memories that Sally and the rest of the team would never forget. After working closely with Robin Williams, Sally Field learned many important lessons that stayed with her long after filming ended. One of the biggest lessons was about the power of kindness. Sally S. All how Robin treated everyone with respect, no matter their job or status. He made everyone feel important, from the main actors to the people working behind the scenes. This taught Sally that true greatness is not just about talent, but also about how you treat others. Robin's gentle words and caring actions showed her that a little kindness can make a big difference in someone's day. Sally also learned about the importance of being yourself. Robin was never afraid to show his true feelings, whether he was happy, sad, or just being silly. He was open about his emotions and did not hide behind his comedy. This honesty inspired Sally to be more open and real, both in her acting and in her personal life. She realized that it is okay to be vulnerable and to let people see who you really are. Robin's example helped her become a better actress and a more genuine person. Another lesson Sally took from Robin was about the value of hard work. Even though Robin made everything look easy, he put a lot of effort into every scene. He would practice his lines, talk with the director, and always look for ways to improve. Sally admired his dedication and learned that success comes from working hard and caring about what you do. Robin's passion for his craft reminded her to always give her best, no matter how big or small the role. Robin's surprising behavior also changed the atmosphere on set. His mix of humor and kindness made everyone feel comfortable and happy to be there. Sally noticed that when people feel supported and valued, they do their best work. She tried to bring this same positive energy to her own projects after working with Robin. In the end, Sally's time with Robin Williams left a lasting impact on her life. She learned that being funny and talented is wonderful, but being kind, honest, and hardworking is what truly matters. Robin's influence helped shape Sally's approach to acting and to life. She will always remember the lessons she learned from her friend and co-star, both on and off the set. Sally Field believes that Robin Williams left behind a legacy that goes far beyond his movies and comedy. She feels lucky to have seen the real Robin, not just the funny man everyone knew, but also the caring and thoughtful friend he was off-screen. Sally often shares that Robin's kindness and support made a lasting impact on everyone who worked with him. His ability to make people laugh, even during tough times, brought joy to many lives. Sally thinks it is important for fans to remember that Robin was more than just a performer. He was a person who truly cared about others. Sally hopes that by sharing her honest memories, people will see the deeper side of Robin Williams. She wants future generations to know that his greatest gift was not just his humor, but his big heart. Robin's legacy lives on in the laughter he gave the world and in the kindness he showed to those around him. For Sally, remembering Robin means celebrating both his talent and his humanity. She believes that these stories help keep his spirit alive and remind everyone to be kind, caring, and true to themselves just like Robin was.